Hey guys, it's your boy, the one annoying Great Dane, back with day 790, Star Drop opening. And no, you're not tripping. We are still in the Halloween season, as noted by the background music, but we just had a pretty significant update patch put into the game, which offers quite a few changes, they're good changes, I would argue, as well as a community event. So again, we'll get into that in a second, but essentially, again, I don't know if this is a permanent change. I think they're just kind of getting a feel for what the players think. But right now, you have the chance to get the... I think I have 8 star drops to open based on the looks of it. So it's no longer 3 daily star drops. It is 8 daily star drops with the potential to get other opening items such as angel or angelic drops, demon drops, Christmas boxes, basically anything you can open in this game. I think some are going to be limited to holiday events or the holiday season when they'll allow you to be able to get them. But right now we have some angelic drops, and again, I don't want to push it too far, so let's see what we have. Again, so 297 XP doublers. I'd be very surprised if I just so happened to get either the Angel Edgar skin or Demon Mortis. Again, if I could finally get those skins randomly out of one of these, it'd be very satisfying. But anyway, on to the next. We have a rare, 25 power points, another angelic drop, but it's 100 bling. Rare 50 coins, another angelic drop. This could be something decent. What? It took longer to open, that's less bling. Alright, anyway. We have a super rare, 100 coins. And, again, pretty significant here, I think, is we have mega quests in the game, and mine for today, anyway, was get 15 wins with Ziggy. There were 2 other brawlers, I hadn't really pay attention to which ones they were, but they give you 3 brawlers to choose from. You get 15 wins with them. You have a week to do it, and you get 500 XP as well as a pumpkin box. So yeah, we're still getting these things. Glad I didn't spend gems on them again. Potential to get the Halloween skins, I'm pretty sure. Again, the only thing I'm really losing out on is that one candy spray if you got all of them during the actual event, which again, I just don't really care too much about. I probably wouldn't have used it all that much anyway. Yeah, it'd be nice to have, but... And let's see if we get anything good here. So we have a 9 box, starting with 299 XP doublers, 90 coins, 500 coins, 1,000 coins, 51 coins, 17 power points, 17 power points, 17 coins, 138 XP doublers, and 10 credits. Again, a pretty hefty amount of coins. Definitely can't be disappointed about that. So, again, I might even have to go back when I'm finally getting to uploading this video. Was that 6 drops or 8? I wasn't really paying attention too much. I want to say it was 6, but no way. Actually, now that I'm remembering, I think they changed it, so it's no longer 8 wins for 3 star drops. It is 6 wins for 6 star drops or other opening items such as boxes, again depending on the season and events and all that. So I got 6 drops and a pumpkin box. So again, more rewards, less effort you have to put in. And I will say, so as you guys can see, we have mega quests. They seem to expire in about a week. And unfortunately, again, I kind of wish you just got them all up front, or rather you completed one, it unlocked the next immediately, but I do have to wait about 2 days. And the last one that gives the same rewards as the first one, I believe, is Brawl Pass exclusive. I think if you have the Brawl Pass Plus, that'd just work fine too. As long as you have one of the Brawl Passes, you'll be getting an additional trick box and 500 XP doublers. And again, I don't know if they took it out of the game, but you'll notice that trick box I didn't get jump scared at all, so I'm wondering if maybe they just took that out, or I just got really lucky on the rewards and not getting any jump scares. But yeah, we have these mega quests, and as you can see, so it was Ash or Colette. Again, I made the ridiculous decision to play through. I don't even think I can call it my 8 daily wins anymore. I'm so used to that. I played through my 6 daily wins with Ziggy, but I still had to play more than double that, again up to 15 wins, just so I could get it all in one shot. Again, I didn't want to have to edit the video or make you guys sit through me randomly saying, okay, I'll be back after this. As you can see, the quests are going kind of crazy over here. Again, I don't think they added a lot of seasonal quests in. I just so happen to have a lot I haven't completed yet, so yeah, there's again, mostly just ranked because I haven't gotten to that yet. But we also have special quests. There was actually 8 of these. I'm down to 2 because I completed all the other ones just getting those 15 wins. I have some daily quests. But again, the reason there is being a lot of quests is significant is because we also have a community event going on here, which I haven't even tapped on yet, but I watched the video. The hashtag Scary Doors community event. I think this is a rather exciting event. Oh, so you could just keep... Oh, that's weird. They took all the other scrolling tabs out of the news tab just so you could look at this. So, again, it makes sense because I don't know if we're supposed to choose from 3 different doors each time, but we can only open up 10 of the 20 doors, and there's hints on each door to tell you essentially what each door has inside of it. But a general consensus I saw in the video that I thought was rather funny was, again, if you guys remember the dice rolling event that we had not too long ago, I think it was supposed to represent Dungeons and Dragons or something like that during the Quest for Quests season, I believe they called it. Every time Danny rolled, we seemed to get a pretty not so great reward. So again, they already made a joke in the video about it, saying, oh, you guys think we rigged it, hashtag greedy cell something something. So they showed us partial videos opening each of the doors. So again, just based off of that, if we slow down the video and watch frame by frame, we can try and see which of the doors are opened by Danny specifically and opt not to choose those ones. Again, obviously I don't think Danny just so happens to be the one that always chooses terrible rewards, because I do think it was random on the rolls and he got unlucky, but at the same time, you know, maybe they're playing into it, who knows. But I'm thinking, again, I don't know if it'll open up here, so there's 20 doors, we can only open 10, vote in game to open them, and additionally they're doing a additional giveaway on the side. I'm trying to see if I can find it here. If you here it is. So there's a special giveaway, so 10 players will get 1 million gems. Yep, that's right, you can basically just buy everything with that. So if you do the hashtag Scary Doors, hashtag Brawl Stars, all you have to do is show like a picture of you actually voting for one of the doors. What I think I'm going to do is I'm probably going to take a picture of each one, try and get you guys to I'll put out a poll essentially, and you guys can try and pick one of the doors, and maybe I'll just pick that one. But either way, I will be participating in the giveaway by putting out at least 10 different votes in my posts tab on YouTube, so you guys can see that as well. Again, I'll try and get as what did you say, engaged in the event as I can. And again, hopefully you guys are excited for this as well. Again, you can see the entire list of rewards here. We could get another Kenji Hypercharge skin. That's right, there's 3 of these things now, and they all look relatively the same, but also quite different. So yeah, again, one of them is incredibly lame unless you just hate Mortis. That's one I imagine we don't want, is just Mortis deleted from the game for 2 whole days. So again, there's some pretty funny ones in here. Again, I'd really like to get the Hypercharge skin and Lumi specifically just for the 1,000 credits, even if it doesn't really do all that much. But yeah, there's at least 2 in there I'd be pretty excited to get. I think there's actually a Hypercharge Star Drop. I'd love to get that too. Again, just because I don't buy the Hypercharges, or at least I don't want to. But again, there's still a lot going on right now because of the updates. So again, I didn't get to show you guys this, but right when I open the game, as you guys know, I got the small trophy box. I don't know why is Are you serious? It's gonna show you guys. Okay, so I can just tell you what I got. I got 4, the number 4 in the right corner. I'll spell it out for you guys. I took a picture of it. I don't even think I'm gonna show it. It was 50 bling, 50 bling, 50 bling, and one of the epic pins for Juju. So I want to say that's roughly like what 600-700 bling value, but that's all I got. It wasn't anything incredible. I just wanted to show you guys. And as you guys can tell by the free gift, I got Ziggy. I didn't get too much to uploading, but I'll get to that in a second. Actually, I guess you guys can see it in the main lobby. But yeah, we have some more free rewards coming with this update as well. Let's see what they are. Okay, we got 2 bull pins, a Pam pin, El Primo for El Toxico, the do-it-yourself Surge skin, and DJ Frank. Just some free pins, as well as an icon for Lion Bull, looking pretty cool. Again, I don't know if I'll use the icon, but I'll at least try and spam all the pins to show up to the club. But the other significant thing I don't want to forget is you'll notice they changed the settings tab. Why is this significant? At least for me, again, someone who does YouTube, someone who can have a lot of people and trying to invite them to play the game with them at one time, you'll notice where is the block invites button. So they just compiled it into this one setting here called social settings. If you click on it, so team invites, you can mute it by people on your friends list, and apparently even recent teammates you can invite to play with you now. So again, I'm just trying to mute both because I just don't want to be interrupted, especially during recordings. And again, I don't necessarily ever see the need to block friend requests unless you just really didn't want people to friend you, I guess. I think the idea behind that is sometimes people ironically try to friend you after you do terrible in a match just so they can insult you in the chat or something. Then again, you can also just mute the text chat. So again, I wish it was just, it's not a slider, guys. It tells you exactly how long until it's going to start actually letting people invite you again. So now I have to remember every 30 days. Can I do this? Will it? Oh my god. So I actually have to manually go in every 30 days and put it on mute for 30 days again if I want to essentially keep doing that, which I find to be rather annoying. I don't know why they don't just have a button underneath 30 days that just says just mute invites. That was one of my favorite changes in the game, because sometimes you just don't want invites. Why would you put it on a timer instead? That's ridiculous. Who was asking for that? It was perfectly fine the way it was. Again, I can understand them needing to change it for having the difference between friends and recent teammates, but again, why not just have it on and off? Why does it have to be on a time scale? Alright, well, anyway, for the mode selection, we also have some interesting stuff going on. We have Samurai Smashback, Maki Market, with the Graveyard Shift modifier. Again, we haven't seen that one in quite a while, if I remember correctly. Maybe they only bring it out on Halloween. I'd say it's been maybe even a year since we've seen it last. Again, I don't know that they usually bring it out too much besides Halloween, mostly because of the ghost icon. And it's essentially Life Leech, but again, they call it Graveyard Shift. We also have, again, I think this is new, Trio Wipeout, Permanent or Permafrost Bayou, 3 versus 3 versus 3 versus 3, which is actually 12 players in the match. Again, has it, I think, do we have Trio, it's Trio Showdown, right? Isn't that the one where there's also 3 versus 3 versus 3? 6, 9, 12. How many players is that? 9, 18, 24? Is that right? Are there 24 player matches going on in Trio Showdown? I think, because usually it would be 10 players. I actually might have to play one of these just to see, because that's if that's so many players, that'd be so chaotic. That's crazy. So yeah, we have a new trio wipeout mode. Again, they could put this into other maps. If you guys enjoy, you have to try it out. Again, I don't know if I will or not. We'll have to see. Again, I'm more focused on trying to get those uploads out. But we have Brawl Hockey Super Center, Brawl Ball 5v5 Insane Streamer, and we have Brawl Arena Knockout Grounds. And it's got the holiday or winter theme going on in there for some reason. And we actually have, again, some of the Inside Out theme, even though we don't have anything, or Stranger Things, I was gonna say. Things are getting stranger. We have that map theme in the game right now, even if Stranger Things isn't working again. Inside Out was the movie, I don't know why I said that. We also have the Daily Streak, day 198, with the Fortune It's Time to Brawl. Accidentally quoted, what on earth? We have maintenance freebies too? I guess they're only lasting 2 days. I guess I might as well open them now. And as you can see, again, it's basically anything. So we can also get sushi rolls, I think, from the daily freebies. So again, one random star drop, a rare 50 coins, angelic. Could be okay. 50 bling again, seriously? We got the demon drop. See, that one opened faster and it's 100 bling. Why is that? I feel like I'm getting trolled here. Get the sushi roll, 50 bling. Again, if I remember correctly, the sushi rolls can multiply. That's what makes those special. We have the Welcome Humble kit at a very slight discount. Again, I think that's just because they won the last esports competition for Brawl Stars. Again, it's okay. I just don't really feel the need to buy that, at least not right now. Again, you can always get it over on the Supercell store and probably get a better, I'll say, points off the store for that. I just don't want to buy it here right now. But as you guys can see, again, we have all of the seasonal skins. If you weren't able to get them out of the Brawloween boxes, here they are. Again, I'm pretty sure you can still get them out of the trick boxes that we're still getting from these mega quests, if you guys are lucky enough. So again, don't count yourself out just yet. We're still getting some of those. Again, they're all full price too. So again, if you really wanted one of them, you could probably buy one instead of, you know, buying those trick boxes back when they had those offers. But yeah, we also have Dark Samurai Jean at a discount. Again, I'd get it if I had the bling. And then, of course, we have the hypercharges, the new ones that are out. We have Triple Cane for Mina, which people have already been like spamming. How on earth are you supposed to dodge that? Because if she uses it against a wall, those things are supposed to bounce for some reason. As if 3 wasn't powerful enough. We have the Swamp Snacking, which just makes Ali quite powerful. Yeah, honestly, she's pretty underwhelming if you're... She's very match dependent, I'll say, right? I find it very rare that you're going to have a matchup where using Ali is great, unfortunately. And then we have something that might be bringing Pam back into the meta, the Mama's Love Hypercharge, which again does exactly what you think it does. It allows her healing turrets, I believe that's what you'd call it, right? It now heals your teammates like it usually does, but then it can give you the overshield. I believe it's up to like 6,000 or 8,000, does it even say? If I just... it continues to... Yeah, they just call it the Pam's Turret. That's all they're calling it. Heals on deploy, continues to heal brawlers over their max health by providing them with a decaying shield. So from seeing gameplay, the shield does decay pretty fast, but if you just stand on it, you're getting a lot of extra health. Again, I think it's up to an extra 6,000 to 8,000, but it decays rather quickly, so you're going to have to stay pretty close to it to really utilize it. Again, if we are seeing Pam back in the meta, it's probably going to be in either Gem Grab or Hot Zone especially. But anyway, we also have an offer for Power Points, which, again, I don't want to spend $7 on Power Points. I'm still waiting to actually be able to spend the ones I have. And again, I did spend some, and I'll talk about that now. So I was saying, as you guys can see, I already got Ziggy up to 1,000 trophies. it was probably the most annoying grind because I did it in solo showdown since we've had Sprout in the game. Because again, if there's an enemy kit anywhere on the map and he goes invisible, and even if again you'll notice if I'm even able to use the Now You See Me gadget, which I don't know why on earth it takes so long to use, because again Ziggy's shot's already slow. It takes the entire time of one shot, which is it's like a full second at least before you can use that. Assuming you're even able to transport away, then the enemy kit can just jump on you and then you're dead. And even if the kit just jumps on you initially and you try to spam the gadget and teleport away, by the time it finally goes off against a kit, you're probably going to be dead anyway. So again, if I even saw a kit in the match, I pretty much just had to try and fly away or something, or teleport away. There's no way you're going to survive that with Ziggy, unfortunately. He's basically a thrower, a fancy looking thrower. There's really nothing else to say about it. Again, the only thing that made him even slightly better to play than Sprout, again, is that teleport, because there is a bunch of situations where you can escape. And again, with the gadget cooldown, you can basically use it almost every 10 seconds or so, so it's not too bad as long as you're using the gadget cooldown. But again, if there's against some specific assassins, you're going to be using that thing a lot. So again, I didn't get too much uploads yesterday because I was grinding the trophies on Ziggy. Again, he's an okay brawler, and again, you'll notice I'm surprised it's not in there yet. But again, there was four hypercharges they were showing off, and I don't know what changed, but you'll see that Ziggy's hypercharge is coming soon now instead of, actually being in the game. And again, it was going to be a pretty significant one. It was going to allow his super. I'm gonna have to look because I have no idea what it's called. I haven't really looked at the character too much yet. Ziggy's Fantastical Storm. It allows it to return to him, which again in Hot Zone would be amazing because you can cover the zone for so long with that, twice the time. Plus it's going to allow you to have an even better chance at charging it again, so then you'll have essentially 3 of them. So it's really good. It's, at least for Hot Zone anyway. But again, Ziggy's use case is not the best, especially in solo modes or even some trio modes, because again, he doesn't have the best ability to escape assassins. But anyway, for the daily freebie, I have 15 coins as well as 10 power points. So again, happy to get him to 1,000 trophies. Didn't really get to uploading any videos yesterday, but we're still behind by about 160. We are catching up. And again, I lost maybe 1 to 3 subscribers because I wasn't able to upload for 6 months. But again, even just posting like these last, I want to say it was 60 videos, at least by now. Again, I've been gaining a significant amount more subscribers than I lost, so I really appreciate you guys sticking with me for the long haul here, at least to get to this point. Assuming I finally uploaded even this video. But anyway, as of today, I have 19,252 XP doublers and 187,728 power points. And yes, that is after maxing out Ziggy, so I still am almost getting close to getting 200,000 power points that I just can't do anything with. Again, maybe they'll change that soon, hopefully. But again, as soon as I'm able to, once they publish what doors we're going to be able to choose from, I'm going to, I believe they're going to let us choose between 3 each time or something like that. And I'll put out a little poll to ask you guys which door I should choose, and then I'll actually make a post choosing that door for the giveaway, and I think you guys should as well. It's very easy to do. Usually their giveaways are show us a great clip in a game or like a video or something. This one only takes 2 seconds and you could get 1,000,000 gems, so I think it's quite exciting. But yeah, again, let me know if you guys are excited. Let me know if you got any freebies. Again, there's just so much to talk about. Let me know if you like the mega quests. Let me know if you like the settings change. Let me know if you're gonna buy anything from the shop, like the Halloween skins. But yeah, again, I don't want to dwell on too much, so other than that, let's see how far we can take this, and hopefully I get to more uploads.